This is absolutely Mila's apartment. I just pay for it and she lets me live here. Welcome to my Seattle apartment. I'm so excited to be giving you guys this tour today. I move out of this apartment in less than a month. I'm like 3 weeks out from my move. So before I move and start packing everything up, I really wanted to give you guys a full apartment tour. I've lived in this apartment now for just over 4 years and I never ever feel like my space is finished. Like there are still so many things I would change about this place, but I wanted to give you guys the tour as is, as it currently looks before I move out of it. This is a 600 square foot apartment and it's an urban one bedroom. It's like a cross between a studio and a traditional one bedroom, and you'll kind of get the feel for that during the tour. I'll show you guys around, but let's just get into it. So when you first come in the front door, I have a coat closet off to my right and my bathroom off to the left. Although my entryway, so to speak, is very small, I did kind of want to separate it and decorate it a little bit. So I have this little table from Target with this lamp and this little plant, and I think it looks really cute, and it does add just kind of a homey vibe having the lamp next to the front door here. Off to the right, you have the bathroom. It's really just a pretty average bathroom, but it does have a ton of storage space, which I really like. I just have a little bit of decor around the sink here with my soap, and then on the back of the toilet as well. I didn't get too crazy in here, just kind of kept it simple. And then on this side, I have a little towel rack, pretty typical tub shower combo. Coming back to the entryway, what you'll see when you first walk out of the bathroom is this giant storage closet. So on this side of the closet, I just keep, wow, it looks like quite a mess. I apologize that this is not super organized. Cleaning supplies and just some extra storage for like my air conditioning unit, my humidifier, things like that in the top. And then this is also where my water heater lives and all of my cleaning supplies. And then this half of the closet I treat more like a traditional coat closet. So I have all of my jackets, all of my shoes, and then I also have just some luggage storage up at the top. So this is the coat closet here. And then this just kind of leads into a really long hallway that goes back into the apartment. So I have this side of the hallway decorated with some decor. I have a couple of pictures here and then some floating shelves, and I'll link down below where everything is from so you guys can go find links to everything. And then here we have my pantry. This does not look as neat and tidy as it did when I first reorganized it, but it's pretty much what you would expect for a pantry. It's all of my just like food storage. So pantry is here, and then just coming off of the pantry, we really get into the kitchen. I really feel like this apartment has amazing storage space. It was just designed and set up really well for only being 600 square feet. I have room for so much stuff in here, which is a good and a bad thing. I have the refrigerator here, which I'm not gonna get into. It's really a mess right now, but fridge and freezer. And then over here, I have my little coffee bar space. So this is where I keep my Nespresso, my pods, all the things I use to make my coffee. I obviously have the microwave and the stove here. And then I have this cute little setup here. This was actually one of the first things I did when I moved in here. I found something similar to this on Pinterest and kind of recreated it, and it's just so cute. Again, I'll link where everything is from down below. And then I just keep my little knife block on the counter here along with my Amazon Home Echo. I don't know what it's even called. Then I have my dishwasher, and I just have this cute little rug in front of the sink here. And this is really where I keep most of the decor things in the kitchen. I've been working on this space above the sink here for a while now, and I finally feel like I have it in such a good place right when I'm about to move, and I don't have a little cubby like this in my new kitchen. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to organize everything and put my decor in other places. I have my KitchenAid mixer. This is also where I charge my Apple Watch. So I have this ugly cord out here. Probably should have tucked that away for the video, but that's okay, it's real life. And then I actually love this little corner of my kitchen. When I first moved to Seattle, a few friends bought me this tray and a couple decor items for it, and slowly I've like changed it out a little bit, but the little bunny rabbit was one of the first things that I got for my new place, and I really think it's so cute. I think it was meant to be like spring decor, but he's really cute and he just lives here. And then again, we have more kitchen storage. So here I keep all of my dish towels. Here I keep like chargers to things. And then down here I keep all of my appliances, so my blender, my crock pot, my panini press, all the things in here. And then I actually love this little L shape here where I have room for bar stools. There's obviously no room in this apartment for a dining room table, so having the bar stools here is really nice. So this is what you see of the kitchen from this side. You have the bar stools here, and I just love the way my kitchen looks. I think it's so cute. And then down here I also keep Mila's food and water bowls. So before we get into the living space, I'm actually going to show you my bedroom because it is just right across the way from the kitchen here. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the tour, this is what they call an urban one bedroom. So this is a sliding glass door that closes off the bedroom space. But as you can see over here, the wall is actually not flush with the ceiling, so it is still open here. So it's not exactly an actual one bedroom. This door does slide shut, but I like never ever close it just because I feel like it gets kind of claustrophobic in the bedroom when the door is closed. So I just keep it open all the time, which makes me feel like I live in a studio apartment, but that's okay. It's also very loud. The bedroom is the one room in the apartment that still gives me 2020 vibes from when I first moved in here. I literally set up the bedroom this way and have not done a single thing to change it since I moved in here. When I first moved in, I did a lot of pink accents. It was like pink and gray was pretty much the theme of the entire apartment. And you can see I've slowly changed things out and changed all of the decor, but the bedroom is one place that I just haven't done that. And it's really because I just don't spend any time in here other than when I'm sleeping. Like, because I live by myself, and because this isn't like actually a one bedroom, it does just kind of feel closed off in here, and it really is just my sleeping space and nothing else. I don't have a TV in here. Like, I literally sleep in here and nothing else. So I haven't put that much time or thought into it. I definitely want to at the new place eventually. But the other reason is that my cat is crazy and she knocks into these lamps at night to wake me up. So the lamps are fully broken. They don't work at all. They're literally just decor at this point because they don't turn on. Even if I replace the light bulb, like the whole lamp is just broken. So I want to get new lamps. I'm thinking maybe sconces on the walls so that Mila can't knock them over, but we'll get to that eventually. In the meantime, what you see is really what you get here. But these nightstands are just from IKEA, and then my bed is from Wayfair. On this side, just kind of the same thing. I have my Hatch alarm clock, some lotion, another one of the same nightstands, and then I also have my fan in here. One thing I do love about this bedroom is that it has a ceiling fan. And then over here, I actually have a little mirror, which is really the worst full-length mirror ever, but that's okay. I probably just need to get rid of this and not even take it to the new place because it's not even worth keeping. But this is the only full-length mirror I have in my apartment as of right now. And then in this corner, I keep this little donut bed, which Mila does not use at all because she sleeps in my bed, so I don't know why I even keep this. Standing on this side of the bed, this is the view that you get, so it really does just kind of feel like a studio because you are kind of in the kitchen, but then you have this whole like enclosed wall, so you can't see the living room from here, so it is interesting. The urban one bedroom style. I also don't want to show you too much of the clutter or the mess that is Mila's stuff. My slippers under the bed that I used to go get the mail. I have a little cat scratcher in here, and then also this little toy for her. Speaking of storage, I have a walk-in closet in this apartment, which is so nice. This closet is honestly huge, and I really got spoiled here because as I started looking at other apartments, having a walk-in closet kind of became a deal breaker because I'm so used to having this space that I just didn't want to do without it. I also have a video on my channel that I'll link below of me completely gutting and reorganizing this closet because it was quite the mess. But I have a few storage things at the top of the closet, and then really just all my clothes here. Over here I have a little dresser with just more of my clothes storage. I have a few random things in here like my gel nail kit and my weights, and then I keep all of my jeans and my hats and boots and things in this little organizer. On this side I just keep all of my sweatshirts folded up here, which I really hate and want to figure out a way to like reorganize this in the new space. So if you have any tips for organizing sweatshirts, please let me know. Like, do people just hang those? Do people not have this many sweatshirts? I don't know. On top of the dresser, I keep all of my perfumes, obviously my deodorant, and then all of my laundry stuff because I do have a stacked washer and dryer on this side of the closet. And then over here, this basket is actually a gift and needs to go in my car because I am going to see that person very soon. And then down here, I have my portable air conditioner. So Seattle does not have have central air conditioning literally anywhere. So having a portable air conditioner is definitely necessary in the summer months, and it just lives in my closet the rest of the year. I also have an air mattress back here and just some other random storage things. Then I have my dresser here in the closet. So this has all of my like t-shirts, workout stuff, leggings, pajamas, and then the top drawer is just like extra makeup products randomly, and then like sheets and stuff. And then as I mentioned, I have a washer and dryer in unit, which is just so nice. Honestly, such a blessing to have a washer and dryer, especially one of this size, because I can wash all of my bedding, my duvet and everything in here. And then above here, I just have a few baskets. This one is actually empty. And honestly, they just live up here instead of in the top of my closet to block my cat from jumping up here. But this one just has like extra purses and wallets and things in it. And then over here is actually like all of my internet stuff. I really don't know what happens behind this cabinet. I never open it. And then I just have my laundry basket here. And then on the back of the door, I keep this bag that I switch out to pretty often, this green one. And then I also keep my clear bags in here because I am always at concerts or games where I need clear bags. So I just keep those here. And then over here, this kind of looks like a mess right now. This actually needs to go down to my car, this bag. And then this is Mila's harness. But I just keep my keys and my purse that I grab like every single day, a few random necklaces. But for the most part, all of my jewelry is actually in these dressers here in the second drawer. So that is the bedroom and the closet. Just to kind of give you a visual of where we are in the apartment, that was the bedroom. Over to my right, you can see the entryway where we started. The bathroom is just up here to the right, and then over here is my kitchen. So walking out from the kitchen into the living room, this is by far the room that I spend the most time in. So coming off of the kitchen here, on this wall I have my little TV stand and my TV. This plant here is actually real, and I'm so proud of myself for keeping it alive this long. And then I just have some cute little coffee table books and some other decor things here. In this side, I keep my router and then just some random games and books. And then on this side, I keep the antenna, which gives me just all of the local channels here, and then all of Mila's cat toys. You'll also notice throughout the apartment, I have little cameras around, and that is really just so I can spy on Mila when I'm not home. Over in this corner, I have this little hanging plant, which the like proportions are so off here. This plant is so tiny. I ordered it online and just did not realize how small it is. So I know that this plant really does not fit well in this corner, but we do what we can. And then here I have my bar cart. This was also something that 22-year-old Kyana like had to have when I first moved in here. And I think I'm actually gonna sell this cart before I move to my new place, but this just has all of my fancy glasses and alcohol and things for when friends come over. And then over here I have my desk. This is another space that just like doesn't really get any love, mostly because by the time I pull out my notebook and my computer, it pretty much takes up the entire desk. I tuck everything away on the weekends in this top drawer so that I don't have to look at the mess. But the only thing I really keep on here during the day is just this lamp from Target. And then I just have this computer chair, which is kind of an eyesore, but I work from home and I have such a small space that there really wasn't anywhere else where I could put this desk. So this is where I am most of the week when I'm working from home. And then I just have my fan over here, which only lives out here in the spring and summer months. And then we have Mila's setup. So this is her cat tree and her little hammock. Mila spends most of her time over here by the window. So this is also where I keep her litter box. I really wanted something that feels like a piece of furniture. So I got this from Chewy, and I just keep some decor things on top of it to make it feel more like a side table and less like a litter box. The only thing that really gives us away, besides the big hole in the front, is the scooper and the little bags on top here. But I just keep a lamp in this corner. This is my air purifier. I have this plant that I'm really trying to grow, but it's not really going well, mostly because I have like the opposite of a green thumb and I kill every plant ever. And then I just keep this little mat in front of the litter box to catch all of the extra little litter butts. And then over here I do have some little string lights. I have what's called a Juliet balcony. So this is a door that fully opens here. Almost this entire wall is just made up of windows and this door, which I love. It lets in so much natural light, and I just love having the airflow of being able to open an entire door versus just having a little window you can crack. The pictures above my couch were actually prints that I ordered from Etsy, and then I just bought frames for them. I don't know if this is something I'm gonna take to the new place. I desperately want a new couch, but for now this works. I just wish I would have gone with something that's not gray. But as I mentioned, my whole theme was kind of like gray and pink think, when I first moved in here. So that's where that came from. I have just a few different throw pillows here. I keep this little blanket on the end of my couch, and then I actually have a cat bed for Mila underneath this that she lays on. I do have a matching coffee table and side tables, which is really nice. This plant in the middle of this one on my coffee table is from Target, and I feel like this is kind of the star of the show of the living room. I just love this plant so much. I think it's so cute. The one thing about all of my furniture in my living room is that I would not recommend it to anyone. It looks cute, but the coffee table and the side tables are just really cheap material. They're super wobbly. I bought them from Wayfair, and they are just like so cheap and just like bad quality. And it's a bummer because I actually paid like quite a bit of money for them, so would not recommend. But this is actually a live plant. This is my pothos, and I am so proud of myself again for keeping this one alive, although this one is like the easiest plant to not kill. You basically just don't ever water it and it just survives, which is amazing. I have my little salt lamp and just some coasters, and then down here I have a little scratcher for Mila. And then last but not least, on this wall, this is like my vanity setup situation. I keep my walking pad in this corner, which I bring out pretty much every single day. So it is a bummer that I don't have somewhere where I can just like leave it out. But all of these IKEA drawers I actually just went through and reorganized, so I'll link that video for you. Essentially, it's just extra makeup and hair stuff, skincare, things like that. And then I also have a video of me decluttering this makeup drawer here, so I'll link that for you as well. But I have all of my like skincare items behind this mirror here. This mirror is from IKEA. All of the furniture over here is from IKEA. This mirror is from Target, and then the chair is from HomeGoods. And then we just keep this little blanket basket over here with all of my extra blankets. One last thing I forgot to mention here is the rug. This is from Home Depot and was such a nightmare of an experience getting this rug, honestly. It's really too big for this space, but if you were there, you would have gone with the bigger rug too. I won't get into it, but I do know that this rug is really too big for this space, but that's okay. Thank you so much for watching this tour. I hope you enjoyed. As I mentioned, I'll put all of the links down below to where everything is from. I will try to find absolutely everything I can. Definitely be on the lookout for all the moving content coming your way soon. I'm gonna start packing this place up now that I've filmed this, so get ready for that. I'm gonna do an empty apartment tour of the new place and all of the content, redecorating that space, doing the balcony or like the patio and all of that. If you missed the video where I toured all of the different apartments and chose the one that I'm actually moving into, I'll link that video down below, along with any other ones I mentioned of me decluttering or showing off different spaces. And I will just see you guys next time. Bye!